tone of the music.
I know, right? I don't know.
Hey, that's what.
Oh, wow.
We've been bewitched. Hey, everybody, this is Sequel Centric, where we take up follow-ups in the media and see how they stack up. Take two. Too bad this isn't recorded. Cut this for the blooper reel. How's it going, everybody? Sequel Centric here. We take a look up follow-ups in the media to see how they stack up against their predecessor. I am Nate, and she is the Hermione to my Harry, not Ron, Sandra. Hashtag Team Double H. Before we get rolling on today's topic, which is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, the fourth movie in the franchise, but the third sequel, I would like to welcome any first-timers that have found us. I also like to give a shout-out to my buddy Ruben at work, who I work along in the drive. He's been listening for a while, so I wanted to give him a shout-out. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button.
Sorry, guys.
Trying to. Wow.
Well, we're just having issues today.
All this, and you don't even have to pay $1. Hit the like and subscribe button. If you don't do it on this one, I can understand since we're having technical difficulty during the stream. We want to get up to that magical 3-digit number of 100 so we can do the little giveaway by the end of the year. If we don't hit it, no big deal. We'll get there sooner or later. And we also want to know if you're really enjoying this content that we're providing between this and our other show, Tidbits.
Yeah. Oh.
Gotcha.
Well, I didn't know if you was talking to me or not.
I was talking to all of our friends out.
Hang on here. Let me make sure we got the microphone. Yeah, okay, that's
Internet
working.
Land.
Let us know in the chat if you can hear us.
If not, if you listen to us later on the podcast or YouTube later, put down in the comment how badly we screwed up. We need more constructive criticism.
Jeez.
Well, you know. How you doing, Sandra? Sandra?
I was doing pretty good till I realized all of these damn issues.
Yeah, well, you know.
Can I say that?
Damn, sure.
Oh, okay. I gotta watch my mouth.
Well, you ready to dive into the wizarding world of Harry Potter?
I'm always ready for the Harry Potter.
Excellent. Yeah, I would say the only other franchise I have this much fondness for is Star Wars. So what is your history with the Harry Potter franchise, books, movies, and the whole wizarding world itself?
I've read the books. I've seen all the movies in the theater and have watched them several times at home.
Yeah.
How about you? Well, I already know your answer because, we
saw
them together.
Well, I mean, our nephews Jacob and Andrew, they were reading the books, and we saw the Sorcerer's Stone or Philosopher's Stone, depending on what side of the pond you're on. And so figured, we were always trying to read stuff or watch whatever they watched on TV. So, we had, they had topics to talk about, mainly because I know some of my uncles just, I had a hard time relating to, because they wanted to talk about adult stuff and I wanted to talk about teenage stuff. So trying to make that connection with Jacob and Andrew. So this, I would say, reading the books and the movies on top of Star Wars and video games was, kind of a strong connection that we had with our nephew.
Yeah.
So,
the
benefit of reading the books for me, I don't know about you, because I'm a very visual person. That's why I as a teenager, I geared towards comic books more than novels, like my sister, who got bored enough to read the dictionary when she was 10 or 12 or whatever.
She's what we call
overachiever.
She's what we call a book nerd.
Gotcha. Watching the movie first and then reading the books, because I had all the actors' faces in my head. I could put all that stuff to it. Unlike some other characters that were in the books but not in the movies, like Peeves, the poltergeist,
right?
Who's a prankster and stuff like that. But it was not when you're reading about Nearly Headless Nick. I could picture John Cleese, who plays that character, in my head. So it was great to read that. And
can you do me a favor?
Sure.
when you want me to read something.
Oh, not that favorite?
No, not that yet.
Okay, not. Yeah.
Can you go grab my phone?
Yeah, your phone? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what am I going to read?
While I go get your phone, I don't know if you can do this. Read all this information about the movie and everything, and
You want me to throw up
some
photos?
Throw up the photos, and I will go get your phone, wherever that might be.
Okay. Well, most of you may know, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire was released in November of 2005 and is rated PG-13 with a running time of 157 minutes. And I will give you a photo here. There we go. There's the photo. Directed by Mike Newell, written by Steve Kloves, and music was by Patrick Doyle. And Nathan can take over now.
Yeah, we're gonna continue to. I don't know if Sandy said. Did you say we're gonna continue what we did the last couple of tidbits and sequel centric? We're gonna throw up pictures during what we talk, so everybody knows what we're talking about. Because I've had people,
Yes,
like my buddy Will and other people, they don't do Facebook or Instagram, and for them, they like to know what we're talking about. So boom, boom, boom. Here we go. So yeah, the book was released in 2000. So between when the book was written by J.K. Rowling and then, there is the cover that we got. Sorry, there's the cover that we got.
don't mind me.
So 5 years between the book and the movie. That's I would say that's a pretty good turnaround. Would you like to guess on how many pages the Goblet of Fire book was? Because it was more than.
It was 400 and something.
Close enough. 636.
636.
Big old.
Yeah, I know.
Chunky.
It was a big book.
It was almost 1.5 times that of the Prisoner of Azkaban. So I mean, Rowling had a lot going on here. So when Sandy has a moment, she'll throw up on one of the
another
other
one? Okay.
one of the other cooler. Yeah, I like that one there. I had about 4 picture covers for the books. I had to narrow it down to one because I wanted everybody to see the nerdy one that came out for most of us here in the U.S. in North America. What's your thoughts and impressions with the franchise? Or did you want me to circle back around to the book? So the book came out in July of 2000, 636 pages. I had a hard time putting it down, almost like reading the Da Vinci Code. I don't know about you.
Eduardo says hi.
Eduardo, excellent. AKA, I'm guessing, my buddy Smiley?
Eduardo Cortez.
I'm guessing.
Okay.
If that is you, Smiley, throw up a smiley face. Well, I know. Well, to deviate, shout out to my buddy Eduardo. His name is Eduardo, but everybody just gave him the nickname Smiley because
we're having earthquakes again.
He likes to smile all the time. Okay.
Yes, I know about Smiley.
Okay, so yeah, but not everybody else in TV land.
Okay.
Okay.
All
TV
right.
land, internet land.
YouTube land.
Quick. Excellent. Welcome to the show. What was your take on the book? Did you plow through it like I did? Because I had a hard time putting it down.
Well, yeah, I had a hard time putting it down, and
which is a sign of a good book.
Oh yeah, and it was there's a lot more detail in the book than the movies, which I understand. They have a certain time frame, so a lot gets left out of the books. The movie does follow the book fairly closely. Yeah,
they took a lot of good stuff. The stuff that they left out of the book, I could see why, but I think most people that have read the books and the movies would say that this could have been a 2-parter. We'll get to the pros and cons later about book versus movie and some other stuff. So now we're gonna roll on to the movie. What's your thoughts and impressions with the Goblet of Fire, the movie?
The movie.
The movie. Yeah.
I I really enjoyed the movie. And I've noticed, from the first movie to the second movie, and as it moves on, as it progresses, that the story gets darker and darker.
Yeah.
And this one was kind of, I guess, the pinnacle.
Yeah, I would say for me, it's the tipping point between, like in the beginning, it's still kind of lighthearted, with some danger in it, like Sorcerer's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, Azkaban,
right?
But towards the second half, when Voldemort comes back, then it gets darker. Sorry.
I don't get to say what I want to say before you say it. That's what I was going to say, is when you get to the point where Harry and Cedric get transported to the graveyard.
Yeah, the port key.
Yeah, with the port key. That's like the tipping point in the movie where it just really takes a dark turn.
Yeah.
And
but exciting too.
It was really exciting, and one of the most critical points for me.
Yeah.
That was just high I want to say anxiety. Intensity, yes.
Sort of like when the Emperor was electrocuting Luke in Return of the Jedi.
Was this scene right here?
Where is it? I don't see it. There it is.
There it is.
Yeah.
This scene right here was just, even just looking at the picture, it gives me chills and butterflies in my stomach. I think that scene was done really well. Probably one of my favorite scenes. Even though it's really dark and scary, it's like one of my favorite scenes in the movie.
Well, between his first encounter with Voldemort on the back of Professor Quirrell's
Professor Quirrell, yeah,
on the back of his head, and then the younger version of himself, Tom Riddle, in Chamber of Secrets. Yeah, he wasn't at his. Did he say full power in this one? I can't remember. But yeah, he's back to himself. So
yeah.
Him and Harry have that interesting connection, which you find out throughout starting this movie, not really knowing until maybe the next one, Order of the Phoenix, where you see that connection.
Yeah, and I think that's where I know this is completely another show, but I think the next movie is where they tell you about how Voldemort created these different. He was able to split his personality.
Oh, the Horcruxes.
The Horcrux.
I thought that was.
It's either that one or it's the one after that.
The Half-Blood Prince.
That might be the one I'm thinking of. But yeah, it's been a while since I've seen all the movies, so guess it's time to.
Oh, we watched this. We watched this one twice before.
Yeah, twice.
Yeah.
Out of all of the ones that we have, anyways.
Me personally.
Big Mama Blake's here.
Excellent. What I got going on is once you get past the beginning scene I think this is the only, up until this movie, the first three movies, we always saw Harry with the Dursleys before he went to Hogwarts. Here, no Dursleys. It went straight to
school.
No, the caretaker of the.
Yeah.
Of the.
Sorry, that's right.
The Riddle estate, and then the caretaker, old guy, thought there was just some teenagers, and goes in there and finds out and gets the killing curse on him,
Yeah, he gets killed.
And then wakes Harry up because he kind of has. Seems like both this one and the other one when he's sleeping.
Foresight?
No, he's got that connection with Voldemort. It seems like when he's sleeping, he can kind of see what's going on with Voldemort or whatever.
Voldemort. Yeah.
Voldemort.
There you go. It's.
So and then but within I would say the first 10 minutes or so, when we get to the Quidditch World Cup, that's where you see, wow, the Wizarding World is so much bigger, because up until this point you just kind of saw what was going around the Dursleys' estate when Harry was staying there, plus
Camera's
Hogwarts.
over there, dude.
Hogwarts. Thanks, Duff. 2.0. Duffy. So yeah, that it kind of lets you know, hey, the Wizarding world, it's so much bigger. It painted a picture of how much bigger it is, and then plus with the Triwizard tournament, because for the most part, I don't know why I thought, but when I was reading the books, I just figured, oh, this must be the only Hogwarts was the only wizard school within, say Europe. But in this one, you found out there's two other, magical schools, which makes sense. You figure
Bobatons and there's
Durmstrang.
Durmstrang.
Whatever, potato.
Yes.
So I mean, that's why I like it. Put everything on a much massive, grander scale.
A more grander scale, yeah. I have a question, actually, and I don't remember if this was pointed out in the books.
Yeah.
But the headmaster of Durmstrang is Karkaroff.
Yes.
Who was a former Death Eater.
That is correct.
And was in Azkaban.
Yeah.
I know he got pardoned and got, he was released, but how the heck did he become a headmaster of a school for children?
What about Severus Snape? He was a Death Eater.
Yeah, but he's got Albus.
But he turned. Yeah, but eventually he became the headmaster of Hogwarts as.
Well, yeah, but okay, I guess that makes sense. All right.
If you got the qualifications and if you've been pardoned or whatever,
he just kind of took over.
Whatever.
Like the Sith, we kill. We're gonna kill our master.
Yeah, they can only be. Yeah.
And then we're gonna take his place. Backstabbing. Anyways.
Another.
What's next?
My other thought I thought was interesting is you kind of get a glimpse that it's hinted in the book of Prisoner Azkaban that Harry's got starting to like Cho Chang.
Yeah.
Because she plays on the. Yeah, she plays. I think
she does. She plays Quidditch.
Seeker, if I remember correctly, she's a seeker on Ravenclaw. So there's some thoughts there, and they kind of build on it in, Goblet of Fire from the books. But here they kind of let you know that Harry's got a crush on her when they're on the Hogwarts Express.
Right.
So, teenage hormones and stuff like that. So, overall, I think there's. Like I said, because they're expanding everything.
The Harry Potter universe.
It just gets better and better. So, I guess it's after that you want to throw it to pros and cons now.
All right, we're going to pros and cons.
There we go.
Oh, that didn't work.
Was there supposed to be
Wait
audio?
a minute. No, I don't know.
Anyways.
Wait. Time out. Because I have to go back and edit this, yeah?
Yeah, if you want to, yeah.
Okay.
Just the sheer fact that the pros and cons thing got thrown up there. It goes.
There we go.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Anybody's watched...
Let me try it one more time.
Third time. Bing! Not quite the same.
Whoa. Time out. I got to do this and not have you make noise because that makes it harder for me to edit.
Gotcha.
I'm still a beginner at that.
Thanks, Steph.
Okay, ready? Okay, we're going to go talk about pros and cons now.
Okay, there we go.
Thank you.
Anybody that saw that live had to go through that 4 times. Anybody that's watching it later, you're lucky. If you want to know what the real sounds like, go back and watch.
Yeah, you'll have to watch the replay after I edit it.
I was starting to enter into dangerous pros and cons territory with the thoughts and impressions. Give me a pro first. Sandy on. Okay, I'll go first.
Thank you.
Okay, one of my pros, and with both me and Def with sequels, we really like it when the actors come back to play the same character. I forgot the actor that played Dumbledore in the first two,
Richard Harris
passed away, so that's why Michael Gamboni, whatever. He picked up the mantle. But
wait, I'm thinking of a Zamboni.
Zamboni, Michael Zamboni. Gotta clear that ice. All the actors from the previous movies came from Azkaban return, which, like I said, is a big plus for Duff and I.
Yeah. Oh, me?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I would agree.
It's like tennis. I hit it, then you hit it,
okay.
and then I hit it, and then you hit it.
Okay, got it.
40 love.
I would agree with you on the actors thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a pro. For me, a pro is that, even though it's a con, but it blends into a pro, I guess.
It's a con that blends into a pro.
I don't know what to call it.
Pro con?
Okay. Con pro. Even though they have to leave parts out of the book,
yeah,
I like that they still follow the storyline.
Yes.
They don't go and take a left turn and, throw something in there that wasn't.
True, yeah, because we both read the books and the movies, we could see how closely they followed the book. Anybody who hasn't read the book and watched the movie, if you're just straight up Harry Potter movie universe, that is completely fine. They've done an absolute great job. What was the guy's name? Steve Kloves? Yes. Who's coming back to write, help J.K. Rowling with the third Fantastic Beasts movie. He did an exceptional job. Man, words are hard.
Words are hard.
Exceptional job with reading the book and crafting the Harry Potter movie universe.
Is your brain going faster than your mouth can spit it out?
I have no idea.
Yeah, mine does that too.
So yes. So, like, certain things that were in the book and not in the movie, like when Hermione creates the SPEW, I wrote some here, the Society for the Promotion of Elfish Welfare. She found out that, technically house elves in the Harry Potter universe are slaves. They're treated a bit differently at Hogwarts because of Dumbledore. But she came up with this. So it's this whole little sub story in the book, which is interesting to follow because Hermione is very passionate about stuff, as you can tell in the movies and the novels. That was an interesting little side story, and taking it out does not affect the main plot of the movie.
Yeah, no.
But that alone, if you added it in, would have turned it into a two-parter movie.
Yeah.
So. Another pro for me is that the actor that plays Cedric Diggory is none other than Mr. Edward Collins himself, soon to be the Batman, Robert Pattinson.
Mr. Twinkly.
Yeah. And also, during the filming of this, David Tennant, a.k.a. Barry Croucher Jr. in this movie, a.k.a. the 10th Doctor from Doctor Who TV series. So, I was aware of Doctor Who, but I didn't know this actor was playing him at the time. So,
yeah.
We came back, I don't know, years later we came back around and started watching the Doctor Who.
Yeah, I think we need to rewatch that.
Especially with him. I liked his version.
Mm-hmm.
You got another pro?
Probably.
I got a list here if you want to read.
I can steal yours.
Yeah, you can steal mine.
Well, that makes it authentic.
Shh! Don't tell anybody.
Well, I kind of said that the movie builds on the previous three stories, and I guess that's that. Okay, so building on that, that's a positive, a pro for me because it continues to build with the next 3, 4. There's 4. The next 4 movies. I did. Like,
7 books, 8 movies.
Yeah, 7 books, 8 movies. So that's a it that the whole series of books is they keep that the same with the movies.
Well,
I don't know if I'm saying
I think
that right.
it's well, I know another franchise that we both enjoy quite a bit is Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh yeah.
And technically, when Disney greenlit 3 movies based off the rides, Country Bear Jamboree, Haunted Mansion, and Pirates, that one was that did the best. Raked in a lot of money, like any Hollywood film companies. Oh, this made a bunch of money. We got to make it a trilogy. We got to make it a franchise, and they did very well with the second and third
But that's
Pirates movie. But by the time you got to the 4th one, it started to lose me. At least with Harry Potter, because the movies are based off of the novels, and J.K. Rowling's got, she's creating this world, and because the book itself was 336 pages, there's so much source material to pull from. I think it's easier to take a book, make it into a movie, than just to create something out of thin air. I mean, even some of the Star Wars movies some are better than others, but in my opinion, I think by the time you get this movie and Order of the Phoenix are like some of my favorite Harry Potter movies, and you're talking the 4th and 5th in the franchise, right?
Yes.
So I mean that means something. And even the 5th Pirates of the Caribbean movie, I liked it over 4, but still it felt like it ran its course, I guess. Because to me, for the most part, by the time World's End ended, I felt a closure with Jack Sparrow and everybody else, but they did leave that little thing open about the Fountain of Youth at the end of the 3rd movie.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed the 4th movie, but
you're getting off
topic.
I
know, sorry about that.
That's another episode.
So okay, another pro for me is not knowing at the time the Dumbledore has the Elder Wand.
Yeah, we see that.
Not knowing that.
We're not. Yeah, we don't know what that is yet.
When you have that knowledge and you go back to read the books, or especially the movies, you're like, oh, because when we were watching it, I'm like, oh wait, there's the older one, one of the Hollows.
Yes.
You got any other pros?
Oh, probably, but I can't think of anything right now.
You can steal that one if you want.
Some characters in the story.
You gotta throw up the picture first.
Okay. Well, here, we got a photo for this one. I gotta find it. Hang on.
Okay, this is a share pro for both Sandy and I.
Okay.
Some of the characters in Goblet of Fire, there's a connection with the Cursed Child, which is, I guess, a play based off of the books, and J.K. Rowling gives her approval, so it's kind of the 9th story.
The book is the script.
So, yeah. But I mean, it'd be great if they ever get around to making the movie of this.
Doing the movie part.
But there's Cedric Diggory is mentioned in there. Amos, his father, Diggory. He even has ties to Prisoner Azkaban because there's a time turner in there. So
we'll have to do some digging and see if there's any news for tidbits on this.
Maybe, or we could read the book and talk about it. It is kind of a sequel, but yeah, I kind of know the quick synopsis of this story. It's very fascinating if you're hunger for any Wizarding World news.
Right.
Well, unless you have any other pros, we can go straight to the cons.
Okay, hang on here. Here we go, guys. We're gonna do it. Oh, we're still doing pros and cons. Never mind. I thought I had to do another little scene.
Nope, not yet.
Not yet.
You can steal one of my cons or use one of your cons, whatever you like.
It's one movie. Yeah, they could have definitely done 2 movies.
Yeah. I mean, I think when we came out of watching it, we thoroughly enjoyed it, but because we knew there was so much more source material off the book, like I said earlier, the Hermione creating the whole spew thing alone, it's been a while since we read the book, but that's one of the things that I remember vividly about the book. So what?
I see one of your cons here, but for me, that's a pro. We didn't see the Dursleys.
Oh, that's a pro for you?
That's a pro for me because oh my gosh, from the very beginning, you just don't like these characters.
Well, I mean, it's even stated in the very first movie and book. I mean, Hagrid says, no, not Hagrid. McGonagall.
McGonagall, yeah.
She says, I know, she was the cat, and she says, I've been watching these people all day. They're horrible people, and it's like, but Dumbledore knew that by giving them to Dursleys because Harry's mother's sister is
Petunia.
Petunia, yeah. He wouldn't. He's not going to have all that fame and fortune. It's not going to go to his head. Unlike the second movie and book with Gilderoy Lockhart, which he constantly cashes in on his fame, and you can see it. So that's So Dumbledore's got he's made some interesting choices, some good ones and not some good ones involving Harry, because one could say that he is kind of the father-esque figure, wizarding father-esque figure for Harry.
Yeah.
So, that's why I think if you watch the movies and read the books, because he had to spend, when he's not in school, with the Dursleys, it kept him so grounded, So, yeah, that, for me, you didn't, because in the book, another thing, Dobby was in the book, which, he was a little annoying in the movie, but I like this character in the novels.
So, I just had a thought with Harry's lineage.
Yeah.
So his mother is a witch, his father is a wizard. Does that make him a pureblood?
No. No.
Why not?
No. One of his
his mother is a witch, and his dad is a wizard.
I thought
James Potter's a wizard. Because that's where they met.
No.
His parents met at Hogwarts.
His mother was a mudblood.
But she's a witch.
She became a witch, but she wasn't a witch. She was like Hermione. She became a witch.
Okay.
Doesn't Voldemort say, "Your filthy blood"?
Yes, you're right. She does. Never mind.
I can fact check it.
No.
Or fact check us in the chat there, everybody.
Be quiet and do the buttons. Got it.
I didn't say that. Okay, cons. You got any more cons?
Yeah, apparently I don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, read that one right there. Steal one of mine.
Movie feels a bit rushed.
Yeah, I do.
It does?
I feel, it just, for me, it feels a little rushed. It doesn't feel like a whole school year. In the book, because maybe the book is so thick, it does feel like a whole school year because there's so much other stuff going on. For me, it felt like maybe, there's 3 events, and, every time they won an event, they had some time, like a couple of months, to solve the riddle, especially when they got the golden egg. They had time to solve it, In the movie, it kind of feels like this happened 1 week, and then 2 weeks later, or whatever.
Well, yeah, but you know how they do, time.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
speeds up in movies.
True. This is true. I mean, they did touch on, Christmas with the Yuletide ball and stuff like that. But to me, the movie felt rushed.
Because, I don't think they'd be jumping in the Black Lake in the middle of winter.
It's true.
Be a little cold.
I just, I enjoyed it, but it just, the movie has always felt a bit rushed, only because I know the source material from the book.
Okay. So, yeah.
That?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, did we throw up the picture of Harry's crush, Cho Chang?
No, because you weren't talking about her.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
It was...
Okay, so he had a crush on...
Cho Chang, Ravenclaw, Seeker. By the time he did ask her to the Yule Ball, she had already...
Here she is.
She had already accepted Cedric Diggory's offer.
Cedric.
Yeah. And actually, we didn't. We should have thrown up the four champions of the Triwizard Cup.
Yeah.
I guess we should touch a little bit on the Triwizard Cup. So you got 3 schools. Normally, you got 3 schools. Each school has one. There they are. Harry in the upper left. Cedric from Hufflepuff, House Hufflepuff, in the upper right.
And it's called the Triwizard Tournament because there's only supposed to be 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
And one from each school, but due to it's all about Harry Potter.
Voldemort's plan.
So someone's out to get Harry, so they bewitched or did something to the Goblet of Fire. You can throw that picture up now. They put Harry's name in there, so he gets thrown in there because what's a Harry Potter movie without a little excitement in trying to kill Harry Potter. So there's the Goblet of Fire, and then take it all in for about 5 seconds, and then Sandy's going to throw up the Triwizard Cup, which as Dumbledore says, your name will go down in history. So, this is another thing I like about this. It's once again, each story is completely different. Harry, the first book you're introduced to Harry Potter. The second one, you got about this secret chamber in Hogwarts. Third one, it finds out that Sirius Black is trying to kill him, trying to escape out of Azkaban, but you find out that
he thinks he's trying to kill him.
So and then this one, just Harry Potter's almost like Indiana Jones. He's always in danger. Triwizard Cup, all good stuff. Anything else we need to talk about?
No.
Okay. You want to, let me scroll up. Fun facts. You want to throw up
a few fun facts
a
for
few
you.
Fun facts before we give our, does it sequel or does it
bugging
verdict?
my eyeball. What? Oh,
You want to read one or you want me to read it? I'll let you read the first one.
There's something in my eye. Besides my finger. Oh, let's see here. In the movie, the Patil twins that go to the Yule Ball with Harry and Ron are in Gryffindor house. But in the book, Parvati is in Gryffindor and Padma is in Ravenclaw.
Wait. Wasn't that...
Didn't I just blow your mind?
Blew my mind, but wait a minute. Isn't Anakin Skywalker in love with Padma?
No, he loves Padme.
Gotcha. Oops, damn it, did it again. So another fun fact, because in the book, it is in Goblet of Fire. It is the year 1994, and Cornelius Fudge, who lets everybody know what number Quidditch Cup this is. It is the 422nd Quidditch World Cup. So if you do the math, the first Quidditch World Cup was in 1572 AD. I'm just like, what? I mean,
sounds about right.
even reading it and watching it, when you hear that number, like 420, because even the Super Bowl is only not even at 60 yet, and stuff like even the World Series. So
yeah,
I mean, this predates any other Muggle sport.
Yeah, this goes back to medieval times.
Yeah. So is that like golf?
Yeah.
Let's take this little ball and hit it in a hole way over there.
Robin Williams.
Yeah. Okay. Let's head on over to Does It Sequel.
See if this one does it right, actually.
Quiet on the set. Screw you, I work for Mel Brooks.
Oh, I guess that would help if I turned it on.
Gotta blow back. It says Nate and Duff. You might want to change it to Nate and Sandra. Okay, so Sandy, you want to go first? Does this movie sequel for you?
Yes, it does. And you?
Oh, I thought you were going to elaborate on that.
Oh, you didn't say I had to elaborate. You just had to say I did a sequel.
Sandy, does it sequel for you, and can you explain or elaborate?
Well, yes, it does sequel, and because I've already said that before.
All the other stuff that you said prior?
Yeah, so,
Okay. I would agree with you.
The words have left my brain.
And left the building.
They're out of here.
Yeah, definitely sequels. Everything that we said prior. What is my hair doing? Doesn't matter.
Okay, Scott.
It's like I said earlier, the fourth movie in the franchise. Most fourth movies in the franchise don't. They're starting to, dip a bit. There are some exceptions, like the fourth movie in the Fast and the Furious franchise, where it actually picked it up, and
yes,
sort of like a second renaissance, because I think everybody didn't like the third Tokyo Drift. Let me circle back around. Does sequel everything I said prior, makes it, I think, just a really great, fabulous movie, and it just continues to go in the right direction with Order of the Phoenix, Half Prince Blood, and Deathly Hallows Part 1 and 2.
Yeah.
What is your verdict on this? How would you rate it on this sequel-centric scale? Oh, man, didn't say secret this time. Sequel-centric scale. What would you rate? What rating would you give it?
Rating would I give it? Yeah. I would give it the buy it, because, if you enjoyed the first three.
Yeah.
And, you're already started down that path, so you might as well continue, and own I would say, buy the whole series.
Yeah.
So, yeah, definitely, it's a buy it for me.
Yes, I too give it the buy it rating on physical media, in case your internet goes out.
Hey, it's Jamie.
Hey,
brother.
How long you been here?
Show those teeth.
I would buy it.
And Stuffy.
Wow, full
Boy,
house.
They all come in when we're getting ready to go.
I think we broke a record here.
Woohoo!
4 people. New record. Excellent. Buy it. Some sort of physical media, in case, your Wi-Fi goes out. I mean, streaming is great. You can have it at your fingertips. You don't have to get up. But if your Wi-Fi's out...
Can I change my answer?
Let me finish. Can I finish?
I don't know. You cut me off all the time.
At least you still have it on physical media. We had them all on DVD, and then we've switched over to Blu-ray. So, plus the physical medias all usually have the little extra outtakes, behind the scenes, and stuff like that, which, in my opinion, is a big plus for physical media over streaming. You want to change your answer?
Well, I just wanted to add to it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, buy it, but buy a physical copy.
Oh, okay. You're gonna slap up the.
Sorry. I got to do my job now.
There we go.
There you go.
It's almost like Duff was here with the pros and the cons, and does it sequel, and the verdict. So, unless you have anything else.
What do you mean he never gets to finish?
Someone's trying to ruffle your feathers.
Yeah, someone's trying to rattle my cage.
Don't rattle her feathers. I got to deal with her. I mean, I have to spend time with her for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Jamie said, what did Jamie say?
Jamie says he agrees with us on getting the physical media. Yeah. He's just never got around to buying it.
Gotcha.
Yet. Well, I know what you're getting for Christmas.
A candle?
We all know that, Jamie's sense of smell is limited.
Well, before we go, would you like to talk about our sponsor there, Sandy?
Oh, sure, why not?
Yo ho ho.
Today's
ho.
show is sponsored by
candle's
me.
Life for me.
Where's your binky? Sit in your face and be quiet. Oh, yes, yes. Yeah, we all like to cut Jamie off. Or, not Jamie. We all cut Nathan off. I would never cut off Jamie. Especially when he sings, yes, don't you dare. Today's episode is sponsored by none other than me. Mia Bella Candles. And I've got a picture for you. Let me give you a minute. Where the heck did it go? There it is. Okay, Nate, you get to be Mike Wazowski. This is November's candle of the month. White pumpkin. It's a vintage white pumpkin and citrus blend. Is combined with bold spices and flavorful buttercream and sweet undertones of marshmallow. I don't know what he's doing. And pralines sprinkled with a touch of cinnamon. It's available on my website at sandrascandles.com or you can also order straight, directly through me. There's also a Candle of the Month program that I have. If you're interested in signing up for that, comment below and I will send you a link to that. So, we've got some new ones coming up. They announced what the next month's scent is going to be, which is one that they've had before. They're bringing back the oatmeal raisin cookie, which was a really good one. And actually was one of my nephew's favorites. So, that's going to be coming next month. And
you mean that same damn nephew that got us into Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Jacob. Curse you, Jacob. You're the cursed child.
Yeah. So, visit my website for sandrascandles.com to order your natural wax candles.
I was reading the chat.
Back to Nate.
I was reading the chat while you were doing our sponsor, and
bunny.
My sister goes, dude, I need a bunny for Scott and his brother Chad, and I'm like, a bunny? What the hell? Then she corrected. She said,
Binky.
Yeah, Binky, not bunny.
Remember when Jacob bought himself a Binky?
Oh yeah, just
or shoplifted a Binky.
Yeah, 5-finger discount the Binky from Target. Yeah. Gotta look out for that kid. Okay, well, this is gonna get edited a little bit and get dropped on the YouTubes and.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, at least
Eduardo says candles that'll make him feel hungry.
Yeah, well, we got other ones.
They did a limited edition one, and it sold out in 4 minutes. So I didn't even get one. It was.
Here's coffee time.
Yeah, we have coffee time, which smells like Starbucks to me.
With
so
this
good.
One's got infused with hemp oil for health purposes.
Shady kid, yeah.
Here's the pineapple.
Pineapple.
Sorry, there's a big difference between pumpkin and pineapple.
A big difference.
So, and anybody that works with me should know that. Oh, there you go. Justin, Sean, Smiley, everybody that works with me knows that most of the time I have candles in the back if they need candles. And of course, we're getting into the holiday season and
I have a feeling, Jamie, that you would smell these once they were lit.
Maybe you should just give them one. Gift them one for.
Maybe I will.
For
I have his
All
address.
Hallows Eve.
Maybe I will.
Okay. This is going to drop on the podcasting apps in the next day or so. We're also going to take this longer version, cut it up into smaller, no pun intended, tidbits, because some people like the smaller version than the longer version.
Say it, don't spray it.
So, unless you have anything else to add?
No.
Then I guess you got to ask yourself this one question. Wait, where's the camera? Where's the camera? Okay, wait.
Camera's over there, dude. Okay, what was the question? Do it again. And I'm supposed to look at the camera, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
It makes us look professional.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Until next time, you got to ask yourself this one question. I saw that.
What? I didn't do nothing. I'm innocent.
Well, say the answer to my question.
I wasn't listening.
Excellent.
What was the
Then
question?
ask yourself this one question.
Does it sequel? See you later, guys.